we'll be generating a charge of 2 million volts using something called a Marx generator.
No need for you to be pain-raying me or Westinghousing me for the last 2 hours. And guess what? That made it stop. Hold on. Here's an interesting tweet. I sent this to President Trump and Vice President. I don't like using Twitter to fight back against the wizards of space weapons. The last 10 years have been like a modern-day version of the Wizard of Oz in so many ways.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
Stuff here, stuff there. There I am, the Scarecrow.
Pat here, pat there, and a couple of brand new straws. That's how we keep you young and fair in the merry old land of Oz.
They had to stuff me back together, my gut back together.
They sure knocked the stuffings out of you, didn't they?
Don't stand there talking. Put me together.
Because of some deranged man at the CIA or the Vandenberg Air Force or whoever.
And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain. You billowing bale of bovine fodder.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, Your Excellency. Your wizardry.
Enough. And you, lion. Well?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
Somebody should be ashamed of themselves, and the way I get the attacks to stop is to simply post that picture of my gut with a nasty colostomy bag hanging off, and yeah, if they want to raise their hand and say,
I am Oz, the great and powerful.
yeah, I did that. Hallelujah. Step forward. I'm sure the world would want to know who has access to military-grade weapons to take out people. The Oz. So, yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. That's what it is. That's what it is. Living in a modern-day version of the Wizard of Oz. And I'm telling you, it actually, I can go into it much more, some of the things I've been through, but one thing, I just want to point out, one thing, I started out with the Munchkins in Munchkin Land, so you wonder, how does that fit into it? Well, it does. It does. It does. It does. My cousin, the actor, is a midget, a dwarf, whatever, out there in Hollywood. He was obviously involved with Mandel and all this, and may have been a lot more involved with a lot more, but so, yeah, I'm not into really, I don't talk about it much. I'm not here to bash family that doesn't like me, because it's whatever. I have bigger things to talk about, but I did put that in because not just of my cousin who is a dwarf in Hollywood, no, but I was mocked by my entire family as a child because I had child disabilities. I stuttered and I had big ears. I had a little nervous tic. So on those 3 munchkins there, one guy had a tic on the right. And I was mocked by my family my whole life that's me, that's Phil. Oh, look at him, you know, and they called me Yu-Yu. Right up to this day. I mean, I don't talk to them, but they would. You. They're stuck because I was a young child who unfortunately was very abused by my father, physically, verbally, and I was very nervous, but they can't let go of the fact. So, the midget also was involved with that, with the mockery and stuff. And to take it a step further, up in New Hampshire, they were body shaming me, my distant relatives in California and Pennsylvania and wherever, mocking my body shaming me. So, that enables me to put that little thing about the dwarfs or the munchkins up on top, that's all. And getting back to the ankle thing, they keep zapping me in the ankle. In 2010, I had people continually leaving messages on my answering machine, how's your 2 ankles? They didn't say uncles, they said ankles. This went on and on and on. And I can tell you one thing, when I would think of my uncles, they would shock me in the ankles. And I'm going to leave it at that, but there may be a day in the near future where I absolutely rip all those people apart, dead or alive, whatever. I'm tired of it, man. They don't know their boundaries. They probably still don't know their boundaries. And that's why I hate to say it, I don't talk to like any of my relatives anymore. So I could care less. They don't know their boundaries, and end of the game with that. So I got to move on. But I just wanted to make that clear that why that was put in there.